Alright, I'm recording now. Pop-up came on here. Alright, so, like, you just take a look at the champ spreadsheet, and it'll literally give you, tips and tricks in every single matchup, dude. Legit. And it'll give you the runes, the build, everything.
I follow your spreadsheets. Just I guess I don't like follow it enough or like
I
really go
mean,
through it. Yeah,
like I have a reason that I do things.
yeah,
And you should just copy this, follow it to a T, and if you don't understand something on the spreadsheet, that's
yeah.
when you like go into my stream, you ask me a question. And if
All
it's
right.
like a legit question and you're like, why do you run such and such rune or whatever, I'll give you a good explanation. As long as I don't think you're trolling me. So, like,
Oh,
I get some
yeah,
people in chat just trolling me all the time, but.
yeah. Especially a bunch of backseat gamers too.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so. A 2-8 game.
Yeah, that one was pretty. I think it was against the Mordekaiser. Like I, yeah, it was against the Mordekaiser. I got destroyed.
Yeah, let's take a look at this one, and we'll take a look at winning phase. If you're Iron 1, what that usually means is you just need to work on your winning phase, legit.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
like if you stomp lane, then you're gonna have a really good time in the game. That's just how it is. Like if you stomp lane, if you're 10 CS a minute, if you're up in kills, that on basically automatically wins you the game just off that because you'll be so far ahead of everyone else. Even if you have poor macro, poor decision making afterwards. You turn off other tabs. Okay. Why are we sitting here level 1?
Um, for a vision of like the enemy when he comes up to lane.
Oh man. Watch the jungle. Make sure that they aren't invading your jungle. So what do I do every game? Where do I sit?
You sit usually in that T section or like that intersection.
There's a reason I'm sitting there, man. You know?
Oh, for vision of like all the damn it. Yeah, you're right.
Like this means nothing. Like if we see our opponent in lane, oh okay, he's in lane randomly. You know? It's
Yeah.
just it doesn't actually do anything for us. And we can't fight Mordekaiser without having some fury. Or else he's gonna just straight beat us up. One, he's got Dorns at him, and two, like Mordekaiser, all in is pretty strong. Alright. Walking up here. Okay, so you get Fury from striking a unit, bonus
Yeah.
Fury for critical strike, and bonus Fury for killing a unit. When you went in, you didn't kill any units beforehand, and you're going in with 21% Fury. That's hardly anything. You're not going to beat Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser has more HP. And when you attack him here, you see how all these minions are starting to attack you now? So
Yeah.
not only are you going to take Mordekaiser's damage, you're going to take damage from that entire wave. Second thing I noticed, you didn't use your refill potion. Now, if you're going in for a trade, just use your refill potion at the beginning of the trade. That way you can sustain your health throughout combat.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
build up more Fury before you go in.
Yeah.
2, use your potion. And honestly, it was lucky that he didn't just full on engage you there, or else he probably killed you. I like that you're being aggressive, but we gotta be smart with our aggression, right?
Yeah.
So like right here, now that we got full Fury, we should definitely be using our potion. But like, this is where we can look for straight up all into a kill.
Uh.
We can spin flash auto ignite here and kill, or we could just wait. something that we missed out on here is we could have used Ignite for Nimbus Cloak, man. So first things first. First things first, here's what I'm going to critique you on.
Yeah.
When you spin on Mord, spin on him or walk at him, and then when he walks back towards his turret, spin ahead of him so you're in between Mordekaiser and his turret. That's his escape path, right?
Yeah.
You just straight up spun on him and you end up here, not in between him and his escape path. Always like look to position yourself between Mordekaiser and his escape path. Secondly, if we know that we're going to be winning this all-in, we should be igniting early. So like right here, you autoed, you need to move forward. Auto attack, move forward. Auto attack, move forward. So don't just right-click the guy. Don't just be spinning right-click. Don't be a right-click, 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 right-click on him. Right-click to auto him. Once your auto goes through and your animation goes through, click away from him. But ahead of him, in between him and escape path. That way your character can move in between auto attacks more effectively. Believe it or not, auto pathing in this game is not very good. So your character won't move efficiently. So you have to do it manually. And this is why he's getting this is why he separated that gap. But if you auto attack to move forward, there's no way he's separating that gap. Next thing, just ignite here for the Nimbus Cloak, man.
Yeah.
So if he does separate a little bit of a gap from you and you can't auto, Nimbus Cloak, activate it with your ignite. Why did we take a step back here?
I honestly, I guess.
Man, this guy's just dead, right?
Yeah.
If we go in.
But,
yeah, there's no way he should have lived there, but like you just let him get away scot-free.
Yeah, I'm really bad at trades and aggression. I need to work on that.
You're fine, man. So, what happened here? So this is the second wave. What are we supposed to do with the second wave on Tryndamere?
I'm not sure.
We need to shove it all the way into turret. How long have you been watching me?
I would say all throughout quarantine a bit. Like, I was just more, like, just trying to, like, get builds and stuff with that. And I was trying to, like, get, just a little bit of mechanics. But clearly that is not rubbed onto me yet.
Try to get an understanding about how waves work and how to manipulate the wave into your advantage. So what's the prime location that you should trade with Tryndamere? What's the best spot?
I guess like near a minion, like where the enemy is trying to like last it. Like you could, if they move forward, you can just punish them for that.
Okay. So can we punish Mordekaiser here if he goes for this minion?
Yes, I would say, but like I would probably just hit him with one auto because I wouldn't really want to. Actually, no, he could have just pulled me into the tower range.
Yeah, I mean, if you go for a trade right next to turret, that's kind of bad, right? Because you could actually take turret shots, like he could pull you into turret. You know, all kinds of bad stuff can happen. So what you typically want to have happen is you want to get the wave on your side of the lane. Away from his turret. The further away the Mordekaiser is from turret, the easier it is to set up an all-in.
Alright.
That's just how it is. So, the key to wave manipulation for Tryndamere is setting up the wave so that it's shoving back towards you and it gets on your side of the wave. So what I do, a strategy for my game, now I'm not just going to let Mordekaiser shove me in from level 1. The reason for that is Tryndamere is very strong level 1, level 2, right? Especially when build Fury, like you get some crits, you can beat up some people. So what I do is level 1, you know, look for trades, you know, like start building up Fury in the wave. Second wave, I crash that wave all the way into turret. I look for, you know, big trades, maybe even an all-in on my opponent. And then I get that, like, once that wave crashes all the way in, the wave is going to shove back. So let me actually show you from my stream today what that looks like. So we're going to take a look at VOD. So if you want to know look at VODs, you can just look here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this lane against the Aurelia. So watch this. So I'm walking up. And I'm building Fury, right?
Yeah.
Biggest thing is I get these last hits, right? Every time I last hit, that's 10 bonus Fury that I'm getting. Then, once I've built up a good amount of Fury, that I've killed a couple minions, then I look for trades. And you see how I'm staying ahead of her the whole time? Every auto, I'm clicking on her, and then I'm clicking off. So, let's go and roll it back. Oh, hold on. Zazu,
Zazu's ganking.
yeah, she hopped on my keyboard, so. Look at that. You see where that click is?
Yeah.
So I right-clicked her, and then I'm right-clicking to move forward. See, I right-clicked her, but then look at where I clicked. Towards her escape path, right? Right-clicked her to auto, then right-click forward. Every single time. That's how you have to do it, man. So you can get some big trades here. And I'm thinking that the Aurelia might Q in and go for that minion. So what I look to do to actually spin in as that minion's about to die, just in case she Q'd in, because she Q'd in, I could just kill her.
Yeah.
But she is auto-attacked it. I'm getting her kind of low. She's just spamming a corrupting pass. She's sitting in a turret. I'm seeing if I can maybe get a short trade on her. Now, I got the second wave in a turret. What's happening with this wave?
It's pushing out and oh.
It's auto attacking this wave, right?
Yeah.
So if this wave wasn't stalled by my wave that I crashed into the turret, then it would just meet in the middle right here with my wave, right? My next wave. Yeah. But since the minion wave stalled, look at where that minion wave is, man. I mean, we'll be able to take a look in a second. So I got pushed that second wave in. Yeah. That's when I place my ward, because usually jungler's level 3 right now looking to gank. So I'll put that ward. So I'll push in the first two waves, go ward, go back up, let the wave crash back to you. Now, notice the lane position. This is the middle of the lane right here, right?
Yeah.
This is her side of the lane. Now, if the lane is on her side of the lane, I mean, are those potatoes safe for Zazu to eat? Are the potatoes safe for Zazu to eat? Okay, because she's like licking my plate clean. Is that fine? Okay. Well, I pushed her away because I didn't know, but yeah, like she grabbed the broccoli. Okay, yeah. Just, Zazu's going hard.
I used to have a green Chiconeer too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Like they're funny animals, man.
They're adorable, man.
Yeah. Well, okay, so now what's gonna say Aurelia didn't exist here.
Yeah.
And the wave's on her side of the lane.
Yeah.
Where is the wave gonna shove to?
It would probably shove like a bit out, I would say.
Bit out to whom?
Like to you or towards the blue side?
Yes, the wave right here is gonna automatically shove to blue side turret. Why?
Probably because like how you positioned it, and also it looks like.
Why does the position matter?
Because like there's more melee minions or like that's surrounding.
It doesn't matter about the number of minions. Let's
Oh,
let's imagine both waves are both full HP
yeah.
and equal number of minions on both sides, but it's in this position. Why is it shoving to blue side?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Don't think about these two waves.
Yeah.
Think about the next wave. The next wave on red side has less distance to travel before it comes in and provides reinforcements to the red side minions, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the blue side minions actually have to walk a further distance.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, because it's on his side, right? So like his minions like have less distance to travel, but my minions have more distance to travel. So guess what? His reinforcements from his minions are coming in quicker. They're starting to deal damage and cause an imbalance in the wave, and that starts a snowball effect where like he starts to have more and more minions pile in compared to me, and it'll just naturally shove.
All
That
because of like the time distance.
exactly. Because
Huh.
it's really important to understand this concept. And if you don't understand that concept, then you cannot possibly begin to even figure out wave manipulation. Now, so if you were looking to set up a wave to push back to you, how do you do it?
To push back to me,
Push back to you. Exactly.
I I would probably try to bait out the enemies like I would say like an AoE attack if
Let's
they had.
imagine you're playing by yourself.
Okay.
How do you get it to shove back to you? Think about what I did here.
I would probably create like I would probably create distance like for like my side, some like similar like not. Oh man, this is hard.
These are important concepts to understand.
Yeah. I'm not sure where I would like even begin like to even like position like the wave or anything like that.
Okay. So let's do this. I'm gonna hop out. We're gonna do a complete. We're gonna go over the fundamentals of wave management.
All right.
I'm gonna go into a practice tool here.
This'll be a slaughter.
And I'm gonna show you why, like how to set the wave to push back to you.
Thank you. I have no idea about wave management or wave manipulation.
Fun. And like understanding this concept is an important foundation to understand how to trade effectively. Right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay. So I fast forward the time a little bit just so minions can spawn a little bit faster. But what we're gonna do is I'm going to teach you how to get the wave shoving back towards you. Now, there are a couple ways to do it,
Minions have spawned.
but ultimately, getting the wave on, like you can even do it from level 1. But I'm going to show you the trimmer way to do it. So level 1, it's really important for you to start auto-attacking, build up Fury. You do not want to shove the first wave all the way into turret. The reason for that is you want to get your level 2 power spike, right?
Yeah.
You don't get level 2 off the first wave. You have to kill the entirety of the first wave. So you have to kill the entirety of the first wave. And then you have to kill the first minion of the second wave. So it's 7 minions overall that you have to kill. So you see how I'm pushing up, like I'm building up Fury. Here would be a great position, like if my laner was here, where I would go in and trade. Here, on the 7th minion, I'm going to hit my level 2 power spike. I'm going to level up my Q instantly. And this is when, you know, I've looked to spin in and, you know, deal some damage to my opponent, look for an all-in, you know, whatever. Using level 2 power spike, leveling my ability instantly. Now, the wave's all the way crashed. When you crash the wave into turret like this, what ends up happening is the enemy wave is going to be stalled. Because it's going to be stalled, what ends up happening, and oh, by the way, after the second wave, you'd go on ward, right? Like you saw me in the button.
Yeah.
But what ends up happening, like, minions can slip inside turret range. You see here where, you know, the wave is, you know, it's slowly going to start pushing back. This is the best way to get the wave to shove back towards you.
Oh.
Crash the wave all the way into turret. Then you see how, like, look how big of a snow. Look how many extra minions he has now, right?
Yeah, I see.
Just because his reinforcements are coming in more quickly. Do you know what a freeze is?
Yes, but I still cannot make a freeze for like the life of me. Sometimes it just gets broken up or something like that.
Okay, so let me explain to you the freeze. So when you freeze the wave, you're wanting to position the wave on your side of the lane. So right here is perfect. So the reason why you set up a freeze on Trend or on any top lane champion is to set up an all-in where the your opponent is as far away from his turret as possible. To set up a jungle gank because, you know, if they're overextended here, then they could potentially die to a jungle gank, right? And jungle would come up and just gank them while they're overextended trying to CS here. Also, you're safer from enemy jungle ganks because, I mean, if you're right here, jungle comes around, you just spin away, right?
Yeah.
Now, how am I holding the wave right here? What am I doing? I'm CSing, right?
Yeah.
What's important?
I think it's the amount of caster minions you have.
Nope.
Oh wait, you're just holding it in that same spot. You're not
The
allowing
position of the wave matters most. The enemy could have 10 extra caster minions, but if the wave is too close to turret, guess what? Like, turret shots can accidentally, you know, start hitting. The wave will shove in too fast, you won't be in control. But if you have the wave in this spot right here, you could literally drag the wave up. Now, obviously, the way I'm doing it here is not ideal. Why? Why is it not ideal to drag the wave, the minions in the manner I'm doing? What's wrong?
You're sort of extending out you're kind of giving out more distance into closer into the middle of the lane, I would say.
No, that's not it. What's the problem here? What's the problem with holding the wave right here? I'm not dragging, not doing anything. What's the problem here?
You're taking too much damage.
I'm taking way too much damage. Right. How could we take less damage, but still hold the wave in that position?
I would probably just wait for all your minions to, like, die, and then I would probably get their aggro and just, like, get rid of it through a bush.
Okay. So, let's let all my minions die. So I'm gonna all my minions die here. We'll test your theory. So, and now I'm going to get rid of the minions in the bush.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're no longer hitting me, right? But,
Yeah,
guess what?
but they crashed.
It crashed all the way in. So, how can we make it so we can hold the freeze in this position while taking the least possible damage holding the freeze?
I really don't know.
Okay, let me show you. So, the key is, one, the position of the wave. Number 2, you need to decide how many extra minions you need on the enemy side. Because if the wave is on your side of the lane, then it's supposed to push it toward the enemy, right?
Yeah.
Like right here, you know, I shoved in, but now these minions are going to be stalled. It's going to be on his side of the lane. It's going to push back to me, right? So how can I keep it on my side of the lane, but still push to me and not push back out to him?
I'm not sure.
Okay, here's the deal. It's based on the number of minions. So you need to have a certain number of extra minions on the opponent's side in order to keep the freeze, in order to keep it pushing back to you. Because if these reinforcements from your minions are coming in more, like, say the minion wave is crashed right here, right?
Yeah.
If your minion wave is crashing here and the reinforcements are coming in more quickly, then it's necessary for the enemy wave to have extra minions, more minions, in order to keep the wave crashing back. That's the most essential, piece of information you need to understand.
How many minions would you need?
That's the question. And that comes with a little bit of experience, but I can tell you, if you're in the center of the lane and you want to make sure, guaranteed that's going to shove to you, the enemy minion wave needs 1 extra minion. If the wave is right here, imagine from top of the brush down here, the enemy minion wave needs about 3 extra. Right here, like this brush to bomb that mountain right here, 4 minions. Past here, dead zone. Past here, if you try to hold a freeze, some melee minions are going to slip past, accidentally get into turret range. You cannot hold a freeze this deep. Not one that's permanent, at least. You can hold a freeze, but it'll only last a wave or 2 before it starts gradually shoving back. So, that is the most important thing to understand. Now, do you know why it's taken so long for the enemy wave to shove here?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'm in a practice tool mode by myself, right?
Yeah.
There are no enemy champions. What does this say right there?
Oh, level.
Level 7, right?
Yeah.
What does this say?
I can't really see that. Oh. 0, or it just says 0 for.
So look at that. So right now, my minions are dealing 15% bonus damage to minions and are taking one less damage because of the level discrepancy. So this is important to understand as a fundamental aspect of the game too, because if your team is naturally all higher level, the enemy team, because your team's so far ahead, your minions will always naturally push.
Oh no.
So that's important to understand too. But let me oh shit, I actually could have just reset the game. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot I was in practice 12. I could have just clicked reset game. But let's give it a second. Let's see. Did I hold a freeze on Aurelia? I held a freeze on somebody today. Oh, let me Okay, right here. Oh yeah, I was on the Poppy. Take a look at this. What am I doing here?
You're holding a freeze and you're just.
No. Tell me what my character is actually doing right now. Like, literally.
He's just.
You're moving back and forth, auto-attacking.
Yeah.
Auto-attacking minions, right?
Yeah.
So, what I'm looking to do here is I'm thinning the enemy minion wave. Because in this position, I only need 4 extra minions alive, right?
Yeah.
So instead of just waiting to last hit all these minions, I am actually actively auto-attacking and killing some of these minions and thinning the number of extra minions on the enemy side so that I can hold the freeze without the opponent having a full-on minion advantage.
And then you don't take as much damage when all your minions are dead too.
Exactly. So I only need 4 minions, right? So
Yeah.
I left just 4 minions alive, and then I walked into the bush to drop minion aggro when the wave came up. Now, from here, I'm just going to be last hitting, right? So I walked up, I double-checked that, my opponent was in that bush, and I could just hold this freeze actually forever.
Hey, Fog, I have a question to ask you.
So,
I noticed, you have, enough, AD to, last hit them earlier, but you're not doing that. Is there a reason why?
yeah. So, why do I wait until the last possible second? What's your theory? Why do I do this?
Probably to extend as much time for their reinforcements to come.
If I just last hit minions when they got to half HP,
Yeah.
when I could auto attack them, right?
Yeah.
What does that naturally do to the wave? That naturally shoves it, right?
Yeah.
But if I last hit the minion, the 10th of a second right before it's about to die to my minions, then guess what? I'm not shoving the wave. I'm just collecting gold. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, the reason I'm waiting is that, I'm actually waiting to just be, perfectly efficient. Make sure I just don't shove the wave whatsoever because I want to hold this freeze, right? So, it's all about controlling the wave and wave manipulation. That's what's important.
I did not even know about this before talking to you. Oh my god, this is a new thing to
So,
learn.
the reason, why I'm going so in-depth into this
Yeah.
is before I can teach you anything else about top lane, you have to understand how to manipulate a wave. So, the reason why you have to understand is, where the wave is positioned, how many minions are on his side, are both important to understand how to trade effectively. So in this position, if my opponent walks up, I'm full fury, basically full HP. He walks up, I can crush him.
Yeah.
I can just go in, I can crush him. But if I was pushed up, close to his turret, unless I was really far ahead, it'd be kind of hard to dive, right? I'd have to get some kind of damage on him before. So being able to position here to force the extended trade and forcing your opponent to overextend so you can get a longer trade is really important. Because Tryndamere doesn't want to just do a one auto trade. Tryndamere wants to get multiple auto attacks, especially with all the attack speed he gets in his builds, and go all in and kill.
And also, if I was pushed up, that's just easy candy for their jungler too.
Exactly. So, you remember the reasons why I told you to freeze before? To, not only to set up the all-in, to set up your jungler for an easy gank because they have to overextend, to protect yourself from the enemy jungler, to deny experience. This Poppy's outside of lane, right?
Yeah.
So right now, she's not getting any experience.
She has to overextend herself to get experience.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, alright.
And if she does, then I'm going to walk up and kill her. So she's in a lose-lose situation now. She finally walks up. And I'm thinking that she's walking up here. So here's my thought. I'm okay, this Poppy didn't show herself up for a full 2 minutes and now is showing up. Why would she show up now? What do you think?
I think there would probably be some jungle pressure around.
Yeah, probably his jungler's around, right? So instead of instantly going aggressive on the Poppy, even though I had a level advantage, full HP, full fury, I didn't go aggressive. So I am waiting for my jungler to get in position. Now, with my jungler here, even if the enemy jungler's here, guess what? Like, I'm so far ahead, we can 2 versus 2 really easily. So look at this. Enemy jungler's right there. And I end up igniting Poppy right before she ulted me away, so I end up getting the kill.
I have this bad like habit of like saving my potions or my summoners for some reason. Like,
I mean, refill potion, literally just use it all the time. Like, if you,
Yeah.
like you take a trade, use refill potion during the trade, in case it turns into an all-in, right?
Okay.
Summer spells, like, if you know you can get a kill using your sums, get it, man. Now, tell me,
yeah.
I could have held a freeze here, right? I just killed Poppy. She just died to ignite,
Yeah.
right? Why didn't I hold a freeze here? If I held a freeze, she'd be denied minions, right? Because, you know, like, all the minions would just die over here. She's not getting any experience. Why didn't I hold a freeze?
Well, probably you wanted to do like a slow push, or probably you wanted to push up the wave so you can go back and
What's
buy
the
some
reason?
item.
What's the reason to slow push?
So if you have more minions, it's easier for you to dive.
Okay. What's another reason for slow pushing? Why would I slow push a big wave under turret besides diving?
I would probably so you could have enough time to go back and come back down.
Yes. Go back to bait. Like, I'm sitting on. Look at my gold. I have 1,700 gold, right? Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use this. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna harsh up this wave, get this wave all the way into turret. That way, you know, Poppy's dead right now. If I get this all the way into turret, then Poppy's gonna lose these minions to turret. Guess what happens to the wave now? What happened before? It crashes. And what happens to the next wave?
It's all the way back there and it's still pushing up.
The enemy
well,
wave
I mean-
the enemy wave gets stalled, right?
Yeah,
By your wave at turret. What does that cause the wave to do?
push forward.
Push back to me.
I mean, yeah, back to you. Sorry, different
Yeah,
angles.
I understand. I understand. Yeah, I understood. So it causes the wave to push back to me. So I deny Poppy, the wave shoving back to me, so I'm missing as little minions as possible. I get myself a recall to go buy my item, and now I'm in a really good spot.
I didn't think of it like that. I just thought like before, like I would
It's
just
all
hard shove it.
it's all strategy.
Yeah.
You need to think about what you're doing instead of just going and doing random shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like there's a strategy behind everything I do, and like it's so ingrained into my muscle memory, I just automatically do it without even having to think about it really.
Jesus.
So, like, this is just natural. This is just, you know,
Muscle
I
memory.
do this blindfolded.
Yeah.
Now, someone might have to, you know, click for me and tell me what's going on. you know,
Someone
you know
has
what I'm
to
saying.
direct for you.
Exactly. But there it is, man. That's how to properly manipulate waves. Now, this in mind, there's multiple ways to deal with multiple different matchups and go for the all-in. Now, something that I noticed you did, we're going to go over the next mechanic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back into this practice tool. And it's something, it's one of the very first things you learn to do, or that you need to learn to do in order to be successful. In order to stick onto your opponent as well as possible and go for those all-in plays, right?
Yeah.
I'll explain it here in a second when I get the game loaded up. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to training tool. I'm going to spawn jungle camps. Now, here's what you were doing. Right? You just spam right clicked on this scuttler, right?
Yes.
You notice how long between autos it sometimes is?
30 seconds.
Look where my character's at. Look how far away. Look, I have to like chase down the scuttle and then auto attack it, right?
Yeah.
Like, look how long between autos. Now, let's compare that. Let's compare that to this.
There shall be a slaughter.
Oops, went to fog war. I had a ward on the other side.
Minions have
But you see, I'm basically on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm like a lot closer on it. So actually right-clicking ahead of your opponent can actually help you, stay more on top of things.
Would you
Now-
recommend? Oh, sorry. Would you recommend me like pulling up like a training game like in the future and just trying that with Scuttle Crab?
Absolutely. So here's what you do. You take both crabs. You do this. Work on right-clicking the scuttle and then right-clicking ahead in between auto attacks. You don't want to take too long in between auto attacks, though, right? You want to be perfectly efficient, but at the same time, you don't want to take too little time because if you just do this, now your character's just sitting there waiting, right?
Yeah.
So you want to auto attack perfectly on time, and that's going to take some practice. So once you got both Scuttle Crabs, you go ahead, spawn jungle camps again, and looks like Scuttle Crabs spawn down here, and then you just go again. And keep practicing. You can do this for like 10 minutes. And you can do it with different attack speeds too. So like, anytime you want to go back, you want to go ahead and add some gold. You want to go buy, let's see. You want to go buy, some attack speed. So say you got like Blade the Rune King, a couple Zeals. You know the drill. See how like I'm just sticking out to Scuttle still, even with all the extra attack speed?
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, you don't want to cancel autos either. So you want to go through the whole auto attack animation and then, yeah. But it's really important to move in between each auto. Now, those, like wave manipulation and moving in between auto attacks, those are the only two things I want you to worry about. Now, let's go ahead and let's have you play a live game. All right? You're going to play a game in front of me live.
All right. Like any game, or sorry, like any like. All right.
No, just like just like ranked, whatever. Second. Let me unshare my screen. All right, share your screen. You know how to do it? All right,
Yep.
good. Now, since you shared the application, rather than sharing your full screen,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to reshare once you get in game.
Okay.
Just totally fine.
I'll do, I guess, draft pick.
No, let's do ranked.
Right? All right.
I mean, you're Iron 1.
Yeah.
Like, does it matter if you go to Iron 2? No.
No.
Like, you're playing to have fun and you're playing to get better, right?
Yeah.
Because when you get better at this game, guess what? You have more fun. That's just how it is. Like, if you're stomping people, you're having fun rather than when you're feeding, right? So, play ranked, play to get better, play to have fun. You have fun by winning.
Should be an infomercial for League of Legends.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm like super nervous right now, man. I'm literally playing in Tryndamere in front of the ranked one Tryndamere in Iron 1 and a ranked game.
It's all good. I literally have been coaching someone who's Iron 4. Literally never played any kind of games before ever. And, I got them at Iron. You're fine. You could do this.
I can do it. Give me your energy, Fog.
Like that Fizz icon, man.
Oh, thank you. It's pretty old. I forgot when I got it.
Yeah, I used to be a Fizz main, so.
I don't even have Fizz.
Oh, no.
Do you sometimes get like ranked anxiety like before?
No.
No?
I'm not saying I never did, but the pressure, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's just pressuring you to try to just win, right? The
Yeah.
only way that ends up turning negative is if, because you're so, you're trying so hard to win, and if you see someone that's doing something that goes against your will to win, guess what? A lot of people start flaming. Now, guess what happens when you're on your keyboard warrior, and you start flaming? Guess what happens?
You get tilted.
It makes
you
you
get-
it makes you tilted. You get extra angry about it. So what should you do? You should focus your energies on, once you see that mistake from your teammate or whatever, think about what it now takes to win and try to accomplish your goal. Don't type at your teammate, because let's be honest, you're not. How many times have you ever played with any of these players on your team?
Never.
Never.
First time.
It's gonna be like that every single lobby. It's just
Pretty bad against Teemo, so I just usually ban Teemo.
yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah.
Screw Teemo, man.
Yeah, screw Teemo. Like I can't even I tried fleet work against him. It's just like he kites me, and then now I just realize why I get kited. It's because I just right click onto them. I don't orb walk, right?
Yep.
Oh look, someone else banned Teemo.
Screw Teemo, man.
Screw Teemo.
This'll be a slaughter.
I have an honest, weird question to ask you.
So,
Do I sound like Chills from Top 15?
I don't know what top 15 is.
It's like the guy who's like number 15, Burger King foot lettuce, like that guy.
No, I haven't seen it, so
Uh
I heard of it even.
oh
Is that,
no, I'm
is
up
that just a
against
show or Garen?
Garen. Yeah,
What's
I'm
wrong
up
with
against
Garen,
Garen.
Yeah,
I did-
Shinra counters Garen, so it's all good. Hey, let me check your runes real quick. Okay, we're all good.
I have all
Alright.
your ruins right here.
So, how do we beat Garen? Do you know?
Pardon?
How do you beat Garen?
I'm not sure. Let me check your spreadsheet.
No. Don't check spreadsheet. Just give me your honest thoughts right now without taking a look at spreadsheet.
Probably you would have to probably beat him around early game, try to get a lead above him, because that's when he's not really that tanky. You can probably all in him, especially with ignite and the reduced healing.
Okay, Garen doesn't get healing in combat unless he full stacks his Conqueror. His healing is mostly from his passive, out of combat. Now, let me explain to you something.
Yeah.
You said that you need to all in the Garen, right?
Yeah.
So, If the win condition is to all in the Garen, how should we set up the wave?
Pushing it towards my tower, or frozen towards my tower.
Exactly. And then you're gonna look for an all in, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and unshare your screen and then reshare it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you got to reshare it, like, because, like, you know, for whatever reason, the League client application and, you know, League, actual game is too executable. So when you share it on Discord, it just doesn't go well.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
What? Literally does not show up as an application. What is this? Oh, and now wait. There we go. And can you see it now?
I mean, I can, but it's kind of blurry.
Come on. Eh.
I know it was good before when you showed the client. I don't know why it's blurry now. Ah, there we go. That's good. That's good. Perfect.
Are they invading?
Wait, I don't know. Oh, I was like, is your team? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, they're invading. Oh no.
I am your worst nightmare.
Do you usually just go for invades?
I mean, in Iron, I would. People might AFK, might get a free kill.
Oh, look at that. Nice damage.
I would back off this. Ping back.
Yep.
Go back to base.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you usually want it back in the bush, so your back doesn't get stopped. Let's head back to lane. Spin back to lane when you can. Alright, so level 1, we're going to be looking to build up Fury. If we able to build up a good amount of Fury level 1, then we could look for a heavy trade on Garen. All trades against Garen are going to be extended trades. We're going to try to get multiple autos, not just one auto, right?
Yeah.
So try to build up Fury without taking damage from Garen. Bless you, Emmy.
Ah, fuck.
You're good. If the minion, look to trade. Trade. When he Qs you, you don't have to play back. You could just walk up and start autoing, right?
Ah, shit. That was not a good trade.
Yeah, we gotta click on him, right? Click on him, move between autos. Alright, get level 2, man. Get level 2, spin in. Get level 2, level up your Q. There you go. That's fine, that's...
Oh no!
You know how to do a spin flash?
No.
Spin, and then before... Well, actually, no, that's fine.
Probably not now.
Yeah, he's sealed up. Spam your Q. Use your potion. Yeah, spam your Q, use your potion.
Ah, shit. Come on, man. My CS thing.
So, we want to beat Garen with an extended trade, right?
No.
Yeah, you do. You want an extended
what?
trade. Yeah, you don't want short trades against Garen.
How do I do extended trade?
Auto multiple times, right? Flash. Oh, it's too late.
No. Fuck! Oh my god, dude, I'm so bad.
Okay. You're fine. Now, when, now, you see how you're... Buy longsword, man.
Alright.
Okay. You see how you're really far overextended, and that's why the jungler is able to gank you, right?
Yeah.
So when you watch me play, right? I push in those first 2 waves, and then I go ward, right? And then what do I do after that? What's really important after you push in those first 2 waves?
You ward, and then because you could get ganked.
Yeah, and then, okay, I ward. I push in the first 2 waves, I ward,
Yeah.
and then what do I do?
You position the wave.
Yes, I get the wave to shove back towards me, right?
Yeah.
So, right there, when you're playing up against the Garen, you push in those first 2 waves, but then you just kept pushing. So, that opened you up to be ganked. That made it so you couldn't take an all-in against Garen, and it kind of screws you up, right?
Yeah. Gotta thin this
So,
out.
yeah, it's too big of a wave, right? And you're only level 3, is level 5. You can't hold the freeze here. By the way, at level 3, you typically level up your Q a second time.
Oh.
So it's E first, and then Q, Q, and then W, and then max Q.
Come on. No. Come back here. Oh, god damn it. 4. Almost had 4.
Spam your Q, man. You're below full HP, right?
Yeah.
Into battle.
Shove this wave all the way in turret. Hard shove. Level up your Q. Hard shove. It's okay to spin through the whole wave like that, you know, to shove as hard as you can, right?
Yeah.
But you also want to make it so that you get that first minion. So only spin forward once you know your spin can kill that minion. Alright, back up. I'll go back and buy. You got 500 gold? Just go buy Warhammer or something.
Ally has been slain.
Now, you just placed the ward and now you're backing, right?
Yeah.
So guess what? That ward is doing literally nothing for like 60 seconds.
Been slain.
Oh no.
Buy Warhammer. Go towards Essence Reaver. There you go. Go back to lane. Been back to lane.
Wait, what's wrong with that ward?
Okay, well, you're not in lane right now, right?
Yeah.
So that ward is giving you vision for no reason.
Oh,
So you
Right,
want a
yeah.
ward to like prevent a gank on you, which if you're not in lane you can't get ganked, or to provide vision so you can play aggressive.
Shut down. An ally has been
Well, your ult.
slain. Enemy killing spree.
You use your potions. You shouldn't spin the whole wave, man. Just like let the turret auto attack the range minion, then back up. Alright, use your potion. You can build Fury. Attack him, kill him. Kill him. Alright, are you killing him by spinning away? No.
I feel like he's gonna wreck me.
I mean, you got me telling you what to do.
Yeah.
You know? I'm telling you, you could have killed him there. Now, you can't, because guess what? He just went through 2 rotations of his abilities, right? You
Yeah.
gotta kill him in one single all-in. That's how you win. Because now he's healed up enough where, like, now you're kind of screwed, right? Spam your Q.
Should have listened.
Yep, you pussied out. It's all good.
Enemy ram.
Oh,
Spam your Q. You need enough health where you can kill him in a single all-in, right?
yeah.
If you're not there yet, then the Q heal until you are. I think you're good there. Now that you've got enough Fury, like, now you just build up Fury and you look for the all-in.
An ally has been
If he goes into you, I want you to kill him.
Alright.
Kill him. Go into him. Spin forward. Ignite. Remember, ignite for the Nimbus Cloak. Oh, there you go.
Oh no!
Okay.
Fuck!
Close, man. Close. We're almost there. So we messed up a couple things, right? One,
Yeah.
we didn't ignite early enough. So guess what? Our lethal tempo ran out before
Yeah.
we were able to extend the trade more. So ignite a little bit earlier. And two, like spin in, then auto attack until he dies, and then flash out and Q with their triumph proc.
Or should I buy a longsword too?
No, undo all that. And buy Cloak of Agility. We're building it to Essence Reaver first, right?
Yeah. And then yeah.
Okay, so we just spent about 20 seconds in base.
Yeah.
And guess what happens while you're in base? You're just losing all these minions, right?
Yeah.
So you're in iron, so you're messing up a lot of stuff. It's not just one thing. So a couple things. One, like we're not moving perfectly in between auto attacks, which is causing the Garen kite us. We don't have an understanding of how to set up the proper all-in with wave manipulation. When we do have it set up, and when we're going for the actual all-in, we keep messing it up, right? As far as we either back out too early, or we didn't ignite for the Nimbus Cloak. There's little things, right?
Yeah.
But since you now have a basic understanding of wave manipulation and what it takes in order to beat a matchup like Garen, every time you play this matchup from now on, you're going to be improving rather than just staying stagnant, which is exactly what we want. So directly after his coaching, it's not like you've become a significantly better player, but every game you play from now on, you're going to get a lot more experience and a lot more out of it because you're playing the game with the basic fundamentals needed in order to progress.
It's good to look at your own mistakes too and just learn from them. Have someone literally the ranked one Tryndamere point them out to you. But I'll try I want to practice more of my orb walking and stuff with that, and I want to try out that one exercise you did with the wave minions earlier.
Yeah, could do that.
I feel like those are my biggest weaknesses.
That plus map awareness.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, your Garen just walked down and got 2 kills, right?
Oh no.
All good.
There we go. Oh no. Oh shit. Control ward. Oh, he's trying to freeze me in.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy dominated. Enemy double kill.
Oh, you should have spun for that cannon, man.
I should have.
Oh, and then yeah, I spun dismiss it. That one rip.
Shut down.
I'll show you a CS drill too.
Oh,
Because
thank you.
you need a lot of help with your CS. You need to back out. The Garen's too far ahead of you. You get Essence Reaver with 1400 gold. That's what you need in order to start beating up the Garen again.
All right.
Turret plate will fall soon. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Play it safe. Now, his ulti can straight up kill you, so you gotta sit back and just get that level up. Q. Spam your Q.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, we need to work on your CS too, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, you missing on this much CS is like hurting your progression.
Into battle.
Ah, good God. How much CS is he ahead of me? 93. All right.
20 CS. Auto spin.
Fuck.
This'll be a slaughter.
An ally has been slain.
Now it's
Yeah, just let the wave shove and keep farming under turret like you have been.
Enemy has been slain.
Spam your Q. Every time your Q is up, you need to be spamming. It's just free HP, right?
An enemy has been slain.
Should you have walked forward and let him Q you? Hell no.
No.
You see that line from the turret, man?
Yeah.
Alright, that indicates what the turret's gonna auto-attack next. In general, it's the turret auto-attack... Shove the wave in. The Garen left.
I am your worst.
Alright, back out. Now you're gonna buy Essence Retriever and boots. Prepare your shot. Essence Retriever. And boots. There you go. Perfect. Look how good that buy was. Every single time you go back to base,
Slain.
you should know what items you're gonna buy and be ready to buy them. That way you can buy your items quickly and get back onto the field. Do you know how long it takes for me to buy items?
No.
0 seconds.
What?
Because I'm already walking back to lane and buying items while I'm walking back to lane, so I actually spend 0 seconds shopping. Because I'm instantly heading back to lane. And then I just buy items while I'm moving. Now you don't have to be that extreme, although it's good if you are. But typically get your items within 2 to 3 seconds rather than 15 to 20, and you'll be way more efficient. Faster you are, the more efficient you'll be.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright. Flash. Oh, close, man. You got it. You got to ignite earlier, and you had him. Right?
Fuck that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, how about
Just
fight?
happened.
He just, yeah. Siren, baby. That Malphite, though.
You probably just lost 10 IQ from me playing in that Malphite play too.
I mean, the Malphite play definitely. Your play, it was just like a slight misplay, right?
As you wish.
What am I doing?
Alright, what items should you about, man?
Just oh,
You were
dagger.
dead. You were
Dagger.
Yeah, you were dead for like 25 seconds or so, right?
Yeah.
Like that was more than enough time to decide what to buy by then, right?
Your turret
But like when you died, you kind of just blanked out. You weren't taking a look around the map. You weren't absorbing any kind of information. You just mentally checked out of the game for a couple seconds, right?
Yeah.
You got to stay focus on the game, like throughout the entire game, even while dead.
going on, dude?
Enemy killing spree.
Oh no, I overextended.
An ally has been slain.
Work just did Rift, so yeah, maybe take the plant.
Oh no!
You're running, man.
I'm running. Oh, come on.
A small thing, but make sure you use your potions when like you're running away like that. I think you probably still died no matter what, but maybe could have helped you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So like, what are we looking at? We're not taking a look on the map. We're not taking a look at items. What what items does Garen have? Do you even know? Press tab. Yeah.
Your turret has been
Check out items people have. See how fed people are. Like,
an enemy.
just like at all times, you like in order to be maximum, have maximum efficiency,
Yeah.
and give yourself the best chance to win. Like the more information you have about your opponents and like their strengths and want to compare to yours, the easier it is to make a decision, right? So you should be constantly absorbing this kind of information so that you'll be ready when time comes to make that decision. When I make a decision in a game, it's because I have spent the entire game absorbing information leading up to that decision, where I can make that decision in a fraction of a second based off information I've already gathered. Look where your screen is right now, man. Half of it is looking at nothing, right? Half your screen, there you go, like down a little bit more, right? Because you're walking forward. There you go, like the position that your screen is in is also extremely important. Back out. You don't see anybody on the map, right? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put Zazu up.
Nah, problem.
This'll be a slaughter.
An enemy is dominating. An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree. An enemy.
You can vote yes on this one. That way we can start analyzing. I mean, even if you didn't press yes, the game was about to end in a second anyways, because they're about to enter the Nexus, right?
defeated.
Okay. Let's take a good hard look at that game, and let's see what we can improve on. So, couple notes I want to say, like, couple things that we need to do. Number one, definitely need to improve your shop timings.
Yeah.
Number two, we need, like, we went over wave manipulation for a while, right?
Yeah.
We need to keep in mind how we can best use wave manipulation, how we manage our waves to best suit our win condition. For Tryndamere, setting up the all-in is of utmost importance, and getting that wave shoved back to you and on your side of the lane so that you have plenty of room to run down your opponent is really important, right? So that's just of the utmost importance here.
And probably map awareness too.
Map awareness will come with time. That, like, you won't get map awareness till probably silver. Just like working on the basic fundamentals of laning and beating your opponent 1v1 learning how to beat them, learning how to CS, and all that is going to be really important. So, actually, before we go into that game, let's actually go over a basic CS drill.
All right.
This'll be a slaughter.
So, in this drill, I'm going to show you how to, not only how to CS on your turret, what the prerequisites to set up a CS are, but how to properly, prepare minions ahead of time. So, do you know the order in which the turret will attack minions?
Isn't it melee cannon, or sorry, melee caster cannon?
No, cannon, it will always target a cannon minion first if it's in range.
All right.
So, first thing the turret does is it checks to see if you're in range, right? The first target in range will automatically, attack. No matter what it is. After that target is dead or that target exits turret range, the turret will then select a new target. It will attack the cannon first, then melee, then caster in that order. So you see what I did here? I placed 3. Oh, actually, don't. Let me share my screen. Hold on, I'm trolling. Alright, well. Alright, now you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I set these 3 target dummies. In a row. Here.
As you wish.
And what we're going to focus on is just CSing on turret. So what I'm going to level up, level 2. I'm going to lock my XP level. There's a specific reason I'm doing this. I'll explain in a second. So I placed 1 in the bush there, 1 in the middle of the lane, 1 in the right side of the lane, just to catch these minions. So all we're doing is CSing on a turret. So let's wait for the turret auto.
Worst nightmare.
Yeah. So I got all 6 minions there, right?
Yeah.
So you see how like the melee minions took 2 turret shots and then you last hit it, and then the range minions, before you hit level 3 and you get those 2 points in Q, actually you have to prepare a auto attack ahead of time. And you see how I'm very active?
Yeah. You're not just standing in one place.
Never. I'm moving, I'm setting up different minions different times, and I'm getting perfect CS. Even though I only have a longsword. And so I cut myself off at level 2 intentionally so that I don't one-shot the minions. Now, if you're level 3, then let me level to level 3, let me show you. So if you're level 3 with Q, you one-shot the range.
Oh,
So-
that's why you max out.
That's why I put the
Okay.
second point Q, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's to help with with minions. Also, just more damage overall, bigger heal. So now I'm not having to prepare minions or whatever. It's 2 turret shots, auto. 1 turret shot, auto. 1 turret shot, auto. 1 turret shot, auto. Simple enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're level 2, it takes 2 autos on those range minions, right? So you see how like can I reset my champion level? I can't. Yeah, I can't decrease in level. Actually, let me just go sell my longsword real quick, and maybe that'll be. That way I can.
Into battle.
Okay, let's make sure longsword actually left my inventory. That way we can work on preparing. So one of the biggest things to learn is learning how to prepare minions ahead of time. Walking up and auto-attacking these minions to prepare ahead of time. Now, I had Full Fury, so, and with you have Full Fury, you accidentally crit. Perfect. So we're going to work on preparing minions. So I am, I'm going to let the turret crush all the way in. He knows how to let the turret auto-attack an additional time too. And
yeah.
I hit it midair.
Yeah.
And so I have more time to like prepare these minions and to position the wave where I want to before I last hit. So, you know, lock yourself, you know, level up to level 2, set up these training dummies, and you see how like the minion wave is just whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, if you want to, I want to keep this drill going. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh, well, I just didn't look. I looked away for a second. If you do this drill perfectly, you don't even need to spin in order to get all the minions, right? Have you noticed that? I before that I got all the minions without spinning.
Yeah, you did not use a single
So
spin.
what you could do, you could toggle the minion spawn, turn it back on, and then you restart it. That way, like, because eventually these minions will get so big they'll just loop around, right?
Yeah.
Well, this way, that doesn't happen, and you can continue practicing. So you could just, you know, do this for like, I would do this for like 10-15 minutes, and get a feel for how to do it. You know, again, I'm recording all this, so you'll be able to watch this. It's okay. It's okay if I just put this on my coaching YouTube.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so I figured I'd just upload it to the coaching YouTube. I'll tell I'll probably say I'll probably put it as like you know, Coach's Iron.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people will probably be interested in seeing an Iron coaching. That'd be cool with you. All right.
Yeah. Of course. You could even spice up the title a bit, you know.
Oh yeah. What do you think the clickbait should be? What's gonna draw the people to this video then?
I would say probably Iron One noob gets taught how to like do fundamentals or something like that. But in like something like in those type of words or something. Just like get it nailed to their head that like I'm actually like fairly new at ranked. And
Okay. I mean, I don't know if Professor Colley is gonna play. I just want to hear your opinion. All right, let's take a look at that game. So let's take a look. Oh, not mine. I want to look at mine. Giga Trick. So let's take a look at your game.
they told me skins get wins.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So let's zoom forward. Let's go to when you got to lane. So, can you see everything all right?
Yeah.
All right, good. So, you were able to build up a good amount of fury here, right? Now, right here, you're full HP. You have a good amount of fury. Why aren't you looking to fight?
Because he came after me.
Look to fight, man. This is perfect situation for you to auto attack Garen and start setting up an extended trade. An extended trade just means it's like longer than like 1 or 2 autos. The longer the trade goes, the better it is for Tryndamere. You see how when he queued you, you were walking away? If you look to right click and auto attack Garen while he's queuing you and then move forward, you can extend the trade. But what ends up happening here is he queues you, You don't move, you just stand there. And now you're running back at him, but he's moving away with the bonus move speed. And now it's hard for you to get any damage back on him. So what ends up happening is that you are forced to use your spin to extend the trade, which, you know, made it a little bit difficult. You know, and then you took a while before you even auto-attacked him that first time, and he just got away from you. You only got a spin and that one auto-attack, and he got that Q and I think 2 other autos.
This has
So-
gotta be.
Now, remember, this is the second wave now, right?
Yeah.
If you get level 2 before your opponent, it is a huge advantage. You did a pretty good job here of hitting level 2 and going in. Now, of course, during the live review, I was like, you know, I was pushing you to be aggressive, but this is something I want you to see in your games when I'm not coaching you.
Mhm.
You look to hit level 2 before your opponent, and then use your level 2 power spike to beat him. Now, I want to go over a couple things here. When you hit level 2. So right now, you got 626 health. He has 700, right? You have 84 attack damage. He has 71. 39 armor. 42. 0.74 attack speed. 0.71. So, now you have 87 AD. 0.75 attack speed. 41 armor. So you gain 2 armor. I think 0.202 attack speed. You gain 3 attack damage. You gained about 50, 60 HP. And now your lethal tempo scales with level 2, right? So your lethal tempo gives you more attack speed now. Your ignite deals more damage. So everything about leveling up, it just gives you so many extra advantages compared to what Garen has. Now, Garen has 100 more HP than you. How do I know for sure that you can win this all-in?
I had full
More
fury.
damage.
Yeah.
More damage. So when you spin in and you level up your Q, you actually just gained 10 attack damage right there when you leveled up your Q. Because you were half HP and leveling up your Q automatically gives you 10 extra, 5 extra attack damage. Plus extra attack damage as you get lower and lower.
Oh wait, I didn't know he gets more attack damage when his health gets lower.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Oh my god. I feel like a noob.
So right here, you can flash auto here. And then, take one more turret shot and get out. Or, you force his flash for your ignite. That's cool. Now, what do you need to do now?
I need to probably tank that shot and get out.
Yep. Now what you need to do?
Probably I should get another minion or two. Or
Shove the wave into turret. Because right now, you're on his side of the lane, right?
Yeah.
Now, what happens when you're on Garen's side of the lane? You're
Jungler.
overextended. Jungler could gank you. It's hard for you to fight the Garen because he's so close to his turret. He could use his turret to protect him. So you need to shove this wave into turret so that the wave shoves back to you. That way you can fight around here. So you shove in the wave, but you didn't shove it all the way into turret. So you get the wave all the way in turret here. You're just not shoving fast enough, right?
Yeah.
One, put the second point into Q at level 3. Don't put that point in W. It's going to give you more healing. It's going to give you more attack damage. It's going to help you get that, wave into turret faster. And we need to get this wave reset. We need to be able to get out on ward. That way we can prevent this jungle gank from happening. Or, be able to run away, easier, right? So right here, before Warwick can even get in range to bite you, I want you to be flashing. Flash away, get away. Use your Nimbus Cloak move speed to get out of his range as quick as possible. When you flash, it's too late. Like, if you know you're going to have to flash early. Get the heck out of there. I would only delay your flash if, by delaying your flash, you could avoid a skill shot. That's the only reason I'm holding on to it. Now, you're dead for 5 seconds. What should you be doing while you're dead?
Looking around the map, looking at what items I should buy.
Exactly. So, what do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Like, you sat while dead. You didn't think about where you're gonna buy. Nothing. You're sitting with 370 gold. So obviously, you could only buy a longsword. It's a simple purchase. Look how long it takes you. So you revive at 324. What time do you actually leave base?
I left around like.
So it
Right
took
now.
you about 9 seconds to buy a single longsword off a death when you were dead for 7 seconds and had 7 seconds to buy your item. So, actually, it took you 16 seconds to successfully purchase a single longsword. We gotta do better than that. We gotta stay focused. Like, when we die, gotta, hone in. Be efficient, Don't just, zone out. Like, absorb information around the map. Take a look at items. Take a look at how well your team or how bad your team is doing. See what's going on. This is where the CS drill will come in handy, right?
Yeah. Especially under the tower.
I'm like, why do... Here's a big problem with you two. Look at where you're positioning. Why are you walking away from this minion when the turret, you see that line, is going straight to that minion? Why are you walking down? Just sit next to the minion, press the stop key, press S or H, hold position, and just wait for the minion to be low enough to last hit, and then last hit it. You're just like walking around, you're like, Garen's not even here, it's not like you're trying to position against anything, and you just move around, like, not even worrying about where you actually position your character. So like, this is the next minion that's gonna die, right?
I walk away.
And you just walk away. You don't have control of your character. And that's a big part of why you're missing a lot of this CS too. It's a big part of why you have to spin in to get a CS, rather than you could have just had walked up there and autoed it. And you could have walked up, like, you knew that minion was walking in turret range, you could have walked over and autoed that one, but instead you gave up the melee in order to get a range. By the way, melees are worth more gold than range, so if you have to pick between autoing and last hitting a melee minion or range minion, always pick the melee, and you'll get more gold. And then cannons are worth more than all, everything else. So, focus cannons over everything else. So let's go over that all-in on Garen, where you just barely missed out on the kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the situation: you got a good amount of fury, you got your HP. Now, Garen's Q, I don't know if you know this.
Mm-hmm.
When Garen presses Q, he breaks free from all slows affecting him.
Oh no.
Which includes your W. So you should walk up and auto-attack the Garen here. When he Qs away from you, that's when you cast your W. Because his Q only breaks slows at the point of casting. It doesn't break it if, like, say he casts Q, and then you press W, it's not like it permanently just removes all slows, no. It just breaks it the second he casts it, and that's it. So right here, you should auto, spin forward, auto, W, stick onto him, auto, kill him.
Yeah.
This was a good spin. Now, what should you be using here? You should be using your Ignite, right?
Yeah.
And you see how you did 2 autos from this position? Okay, 826. So auto. Move ahead of your target. You see how you just stood there? Just standing? And you just did it again? Move in between every auto attack. If you do this, I promise you, you're going to stick onto your opponent way easier. And instead of Garen killing you, you're going to be killing the Garen.
Then I ignited too late. Or...
It's just, yeah. Your lethal tempo wore out. You missed opportunities to stay on top of Garen.
Yeah.
And it cost you the kill. You should honestly ignite him as soon as his Conqueror, gets on. Like, as soon as, he starts glowing that orange color or whatever from triggering Conqueror, full stacked, that's when you should use your Ignite. Okay, man?
Okay.
Alright, so, that's it as far as, I have to, show about this replay. Now, what other questions did you have?
I have a question about for builds or something like that. If I just have to follow your spreadsheet for that type of stuff and look at your resources that you provided, right?
Yeah, if you want to know what runes, what build to go, and all that, just check out my spreadsheet, man.
All right.
The only difference between that spreadsheet and what I do now is that a lot of times, instead of Lord Dominic's Regard, I'm building Rageblade.
Rageblade?
Yeah, because Rageblade gives armor pen, but also gives a bunch of attack speed, so you can reset your spin faster.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, maybe I should change that out too for full build. Do you usually when in that build it's usually Lord Dominic's comes last or
with the standard build it's Essenshiever,
yeah,
Stinger Zerkers into Infinity Edge,
yep,
into Trinity Force,
yep,
and then the armor pen item usually.
Okay. All right.
So that would either be a Rageblade, or say if they have a team with a lot of healing, like this team you're against, they have, Conquer Garen, they have Warwick, they have Swain. Maybe you could build Executioners this game and prevent some healing. But, Rageblade is also good here.
All right.
Just depends on what you want.
Thank you again for showing me showing me my mistakes and stuff with that. Also, in the future, when I improve and stuff with that, could you get can you get another round of coaching, or is it just one and done?
You can always get more coaching, man. So it's $50 for just a VOD review going over a single game, and then for a session like this, it's $100.
Alrighty. Thank you for showing me those drills too, with the Scuttle Crab.
Yeah. So those are going to help you the most, and the biggest thing with the Scuttle Crab drill is staying ahead of the Scuttle.
Mm-hmm.
And I like doing the Scuttle as a little practice, just because it really helps you move in between autos so you can hit that Scuttle effectively, right?
Yeah.
That less hit drill, make sure that you lock your experience at level 2 so it forces you to prepare those range minions ahead of time, because that's the most important mechanic for you to learn. And pay attention to the laser targeting from the turret so you know which minion's going to auto attack next.
Mm-hmm.
And also, make sure that you're moving effectively when you're CSing, and not just running away from the minion that's going to be auto attacked next by a turret or something.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well, thank you for your time, and
thank you for yours, man.
And I hope you have a good day. I'll catch you later, and good luck, playing League and getting better at the game, man.
Thank you. You have a nice day, Fog. Thank you very much.
All right, peace, man.
Peace.